Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. So please sit comfortably. And for today, let's shrug your shoulders up towards your ears when you get there. Just shrug them up. Just collecting all that tissue from the shoulders and neck and just drawing it up. And then pull it back. Draw the shoulder blades together. Feel the chest open. And then shrug back up towards your ears. And then draw your shoulders forward. Feel the upper back widening. Then shrug up again. Shrug back. Chest opening. Shrug up, forward. Breathe as you do this. And then shrug straight up. Take it back. And then from here, drop it down. Good. Hands can rest on your thighs. Maybe it feels like there's just a bit more space in the neck. And as you settle down here, just feel your breath moving in and out of your body, relaxing any gripping or clenching around your abdomen. So softening the belly, creating some space down there for the breath to manifest. Expanding and contracting. Inhale and exhale. And as the belly relaxes and the body continues to ground in here, I'd like you to do one of two things. First, I'd like you to just remember why you are here practicing yoga. And maybe that's a general intention. Maybe it's just a reason why you showed up here tonight. And if you don't have that readily available in your mind, create an intention for being here. That's the second option. What do you need to get out of this class? Why are you here? And that can be from anything from relief in your body to regulation of the nervous system, or just to kind of get out of your head, or anything else really, but those are just some options for you. Why are you here? It's also good to mention here that if the answer is I don't know, that is still an answer. That's okay. You can just open yourself up to whatever comes to you through this experience. Good. Now, when you're ready, take your time, but take a deeper, fuller breath. Bring the palms together. Bow the chin and honor yourself as you are in this moment, this body, breath, energy, and mind. And it's from this place within you that we'll practice tonight. Go ahead and rub the palms together, creating heat, and taking the heated palms over the eyes, and brushing over the head and down your neck, bringing yourself back to space. Good. So today we're going to start off on hands and knees. So go ahead and move any props you have off to the side, and we'll come into table pose. Bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, knees beneath the hips or slightly further back. And just start to sway the hips from side to side. And it's probably good to mention here because we're on the knees. If this isn't comfortable, you can bring a blanket underneath your knees. You can also just double up your mat to create more cushion if you don't have a blanket. We're just going to sway from side to side, feeling the hips move. A couple more times from side to side. Good. And then go ahead and bring the hips to center. And then inhale, look forward, feel the tailbone lift. With your exhale, round the back, tuck the chin and tail under. Inhale, looking forward again, hips or tailbone lifts. Exhale, round the back again. And do that a few more times. Inhale, looking forward, exhale, rounding. Good. Moving this movement into child's pose. So inhale, look forward, exhale, sink back. Then inhale back up to hands and knees. And then exhale, child's pose again, and a few more times moving in and out of these two postures. Inhale, rising up, exhale, releasing back. Just noticing what's going on in your body as you do this. Maybe there's some tight areas that are starting to loosen up. Maybe you're aware of some soreness. Good. So rising up to hands and knees, please curl the toes under and lift the hips into the air, downward facing dog. Staying in down dog, let's walk it out. Press a heel to the floor as you bend the opposite knee. Lengthening one leg and then the other, and also feeling length in your spine as your hips reach toward the sky. Kind of think about it as trying to flatten out your back, even if the knees don't, or the legs, I should say, don't straighten all the way. Just warming up the body here. Good. Then inhale, float down onto hands and knees. Release the feet. Exhale, child's pose. Good. Now feeling your hips sink toward the heels. Go ahead and walk your hands off of the left side of your yoga mat. Hands off the left side. And feel your right hip bone sink toward that right heel. You can release the head. Reaching through the right arm, length on the right side of the body. Good. Then walk the hands back to center. Let's go the other way. Taking the hands off of the right side of your mat, feeling the left hip sink toward the left heel and reaching through the left arm. Again, the head can relax here. All right, go ahead and walk the hands back to center. Then inhale back up to hands and knees. Good. So the hands are underneath the shoulders. And please extend your left leg straight out behind you. Leg is parallel to the floor and flex the foot so the toes point toward the ground. Good. Then lift the heel a bit higher behind you. Look forward with your chest. Good. And then bend the left knee, the leg in the air. And then straighten the leg. And then bring the knee down. We're going to do more with that in a moment, but let's do the other side with what we just did. So left knee on the ground. Go ahead and extend the right leg out behind you, toes pointing toward the floor, leg is parallel to the ground. Look forward, lift the heel, and then bend the right knee, lift the heel. Good, then extend the leg and bring the knee down. All right, coming back to that first side again, you can bring cushion underneath your knees if you need to. Please extend the left leg out behind you, bend the knee, and then we're going to think about kicking the ceiling with the left heel, all right? And try to keep the hips squared, so don't open the hip up, but keep it kind of squared forward. Good. So when you're ready to start pulse kicking the ceiling behind you, keep looking forward, going at a pace that works for you today. Kick, 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 kick. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the leg and bring it down. Child's pose. Inhale back up to hands and knees. Let's do the other side. Extend the right leg out. Bend the right knee, flex the foot, and just start pulse kicking the ceiling behind you. Kick, 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 pulse, 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 pulse. Breathe. Almost there. Keep looking forward. A little shorter countdown this time. 3, 2, and 1. Extend the leg, release the knee. Child's pose. Good. Taking an adjusting breath here. Good. Then inhale up to hands and knees. And bend your elbows in towards your waist, bringing your chest down between the thumbs and release the hips back, coming onto your belly. Hands are underneath your shoulder, underneath your shoulders. Elbows bending, pelvis grounding. And so we'll kind of wax and wane or switch between cobra and locust pose. So starting with cobra, keep the legs on the ground. Inhale, lift your head and chest. Rolling the shoulders down the back, the elbows stay bending. Exhale, release down. Good, let's lift the legs this time. Inhale, head, chest, and legs lift. Again, elbows stay bending. Exhale, release down. Keep the legs on the ground. Cobra lift, inhale. Exhale, release. With the legs, inhale. Locust pose. Exhale, down. Cobra rise, just the head and chest. Leave the legs on the ground. And down. With the legs, inhale. And exhale down. One more time for each posture. Keep the legs on the floor, lifting up cobra, head and chest lift. And stay for about 3 breaths, working the elbows in toward the sides of your body. Deep breath in. And exhale, release down. Stay for a breath. But just one. With your next inhale, ground the pelvis, lift the head, chest, and legs, staying up again for about 3 breaths. Inner thighs are lifting behind you. Squeeze the elbows in. A deep breath in. And exhale, carefully release back down. Take an adjusting breath. Good. All right, when you're ready, go ahead and curl the toes under. Press the floor forward as you push up to hands and knees and lift into downward facing dog. Good. Flattening out the back again, hips reaching toward the ceiling behind you. Floating back down onto hands and knees, and exhale, child's pose. Beautiful. Back up to hands and knees, downward facing dog. And in downward facing dog, lift your right leg high into the air behind you. Good. Once the leg is in the air, bend the right knee and take the heel back behind you, attempting to stack the right hip over the left, opening your hips up toward the side wall. Once you're there, see how high you can lift that right knee and breathe. Good. Carefully bring that right foot back down to the floor, and we'll go right onto the other side. So lifting the left heel high, bending the left knee, taking the heel back, opening the hips, and see how high you can lift that left knee in the air. Breathe. Good. Then carefully bring the left foot back down. And let's walk the hands back to meet the feet now, coming into standing forward fold. Bending the knees just slightly, feel the upper body drape over the legs. Release the head and shoulders, neck, arms. Breathing deeply. One more breath here. And with your next inhale, press palms to shins, come halfway up. Chest parallel to the floor, looking down. And exhale, release. Then inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides of the strong back. Lift yourself all the way up to standing. Whew, and release the arms down. Good. We made it standing. So we're going to move into arm swings next. This is a three-part inhale through the nose, one powerful exhale out of the mouth with a movement. The movement today will be inhale, arms up, inhale, arms back, inhale, arms up, and then exhale, jab the elbows back. Just kind of pull them back, all right? So it's inhale, 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 exhale. And we'll go for about 2 minutes. Reminder that we're inhaling through the nose and exhaling out of the mouth. So when you're ready, stack your feet underneath your hips and we'll get going. Inhale up, inhale back, inhale up, exhale, jab. Inhale, 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 exhale. Powerful exhale out of the mouth, clearing your respiratory system. It's like you're feeling the navel pull into the body and up, clearing out the lungs, clearing out the throat, getting rid of that stale, toxic air that can build up in the base portions of your lungs. And stabilize your core here as your arms are swinging around too. You don't want to feel your back swaying too much. So a way to think about that is you can think about drawing your tailbone down towards your feet. Your lower abdomen engages, stabilizing the lower back. Inhaling through the nose, three parts. One powerful exhale out of the mouth. A little less than a minute left. Feeling the full rotation of your shoulder joints up, back, up, and jab. 30 more seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Good. So feel sensation as you let go of that exercise, the tingling in the arms and hands, the cooling in the nostrils or at your chest, your breath rate, your heart rate. And then we'll go into part 2 of this exercise. So please take your feet about shoulder width apart, or if you're standing forward on your mat, it's about mat width apart. Okay? Toes are pointing outward just slightly, and we'll start swinging from side to side, side to side. Let the back heel lift so that your hips move with you. The arms are gently hitting the body, and you're looking behind you. Now, as you get this going, just a good note that we'll be here for about 2 minutes or so. Find your breath. It's very common for the breath to become shallow here, so it just takes a bit of mindfulness to remember to bring it back when you have lost it. side to side to side to side. The arms gently drumming on the body have a soothing effect to your nervous system, helping you to feel grounded. Checking in with your breath again, deepening it if you find that it has become shallow or altogether non existent. A little less than a minute left, side to side. 30 more seconds. Again, we're almost there. Go for 3, 2, and 1. Unwind to center. Close the eyes this time and feel sensation. Your breath rate, your heart rate, everything going on inside of your body. All right. Then bringing your awareness on back. Good job. And I'll ask you to step to the top of your mat, whichever direction that is for you. And you're going to step your right foot way back. Now, the back foot comes flat to the floor, toes pointing outward about 45 degrees. So it's not straight out to the side, it's forward a bit. And this allows the right hip to roll forward, keeping the back foot completely on the ground, squaring forward. Now, if you're having a hard time doing that, just take the right foot further out to the right, okay? That just gives a bit more space for the hip to rotate. Good. So hips squaring forward. Let's bring your arms down by your sides. And then we're going to do a couple of things. With the inhale, you're going to bend your front knee and you're also going to lift your arms up and overhead, turning the chest to look up, warrior one. Then exhale, bring the arms down and straighten the leg. Good, let's do that again. Inhale, lift the arms, bend the left knee, look up. Exhale, straighten the leg, bring the arms down. Inhale, coming into the pose. And exhale, coming out of it. A couple more times. Good. Coming into the pose this last time, let's stay. Keep the front knee bending. Roll the shoulders down the back. Turn the chest to look up. If it's too much to have the arms straight up, you can do cactus arms or bring the hands onto the waist. Good. Now leave the arms overhead. And if they're not there yet, you'll bring them up. Straight the front knee, arms overhead. And then exhale, hinge at the hips and fold down over the left leg. Now, if your hands don't reach the floor, you can just hold on to the leg itself. Release the head for a moment. Feel that stretch in the back of the left leg. Good. Then with your next inhale, extend the arms straight forward. And then with a flat back, lift yourself all the way up and bring the arms down. We get to do all of that on the other side. So when you're ready, step the right foot forward. Step the left foot back. Again, back foot flat on the floor, toes kind of pointing out to the side about 45 degrees. Rotating the left hip to point directly forward. And again, you can widen your stance if you need to make that happen. Good. All right, so moving in and out about 6 times and holding on the last round. When you're ready, inhale, lift the arms and bend the knee. And then exhale, straighten the leg and bring the arms down. Again, inhale, coming into the pose, looking up. Good, exhale, coming back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, Exhale a couple more times. And then we'll come into hold. Bend the right knee. Keep the back foot flat on the floor. Good. Turning the chest to look up. Again, if you want, the arms could be cactus. They could be on hips. And breathe. Good. Now keep the arms over the head if they're there. Inhale, straighten the right knee. Bring the arms up if they're not already. Then exhale, fold down over the right leg. And again, if the hands don't touch the floor, you could have blocks here. If you have yoga blocks nearby, you can also just hold on to the right leg. Release the head for a moment. Feel the stretch in the back of the right leg. Good. And then inhale, straighten the arms forward. The flat back, lift yourself all the way up. Then exhale, bring the arms down, and then step the left foot forward. Good. So we're going to move through a sun salutation next, working with warrior one, the pose we were just doing. I'm just going to flow with it for a little bit. Good. So when you're ready, bring the palms to the heart, finding your breath, aware of the inhale and exhale, and doing our best to move with the breath. So with your next inhale, sweep your arms down, back, and up. And with your exhale, hinge at the hips and swan dive, fold forward and down. Pressing palms to shins, come halfway up. Inhale, chest parallel to the floor, looking down. And exhale, fold. And please step your right foot way back. Same foot placement as before, foot flat on the floor, toes pointing out to the side about 45 degrees. Bend the left knee deeply. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and come on up for warrior one. Good. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, straighten the left knee. Hinging at the hips, keeping the back flat. Go ahead and fold down over the left leg. Stay for an inhale. And then exhale, carefully step the left foot back into downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, float down onto hands and knees. Exhale, chest press. Bring the chest down to the floor and releasing the hips. Hands under the shoulders. Grounding the pelvis, lift the head, chest, and legs. Inhale. And exhale, release down. Curl the toes under. Push up and back. Downward facing dog. Once you're there, lift the right leg high into the air behind you. Exhale, swing or carry. Step the right foot between the hands. Help it through if you need to. Back foot is flat on the floor, toes pointing forward slightly. Bending the right knee deeply. Inhale, come on up, warrior one. Staying for the exhale. And inhale, straighten the leg. And exhale, fold over it. Staying for the inhale. And exhale, step the left foot forward. Good. Palms to shins, halfway up. Inhale. Exhale, folding down. Sweeping the arms out to the sides. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. And palms to the heart. Beautiful. Let's do that again. Inhale, sweep the arms down and up. Exhale, swan dive, folding down, halfway up. Exhale, fold, step the left foot back foot flat on the floor, prepping for warrior one. Bend the right knee, come on up, inhale. Exhale, stay. Inhale, straighten the right knee, and exhale, fold over it. Deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale down onto hands and knees. Exhale, chest press, hips release. Ground the pelvis, lift the head, chest, and legs, locust. Exhale, release, curl the toes under, push up, and back, downward facing dog. Good. Left leg lifts this time. And exhale, step the left foot forward, help it through. Back foot flat, toes pointing forward slightly. Bend the left knee, come on up. Staying for the exhale. And then inhale, straighten the left knee. Exhale, fold over it. Deep breath in. And exhale, right foot steps forward. palms to shins. Exhale, release. Sweep the arms out to the sides, come all the way up. Palms to the heart. Keeping this energy moving, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Again, palms to shins, halfway up. And release. Step the right foot back. Warrior one, when you're ready, come on up. Inhale, straighten the left knee. Exhale, fold over it. Deep breath in. Exhale, downward dog. Hands and knees, inhale. Chest press, exhale. Round the pelvis, locust rise. Exhale, release. Downward facing dog, pushing up and back. Right leg lifts and steps through. Back foot flat, warrior one, come on up. Good. Inhale, straighten the knee. And exhale, fold over it. Deep breath in. And exhale, step the left foot forward. Palms to shins, halfway up when you're ready. And exhale down. Sweeping the arms out to the sides, come all the way up. And palms to the heart. Good. Again, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Halfway. And down. Step the left foot back. Warrior one. When you're ready, come on up. Straighten the knee. Fold. Deep breath in. Downward dog. Hands and knees to chest press. Inhale. Exhale. Grounding the pelvis. Locust rise. And down. Downward facing dog. Pushing up and back. Left leg lifts and steps. Back foot flat. Come on up. Good. Straighten the leg. Exhale, fold over. Deep breath in. And step forward. Palms to shins. And down. Arms out to the sides. Come all the way up. Inhale. Palms to the heart. Let's do one more round, all right? Inhale, come up. Or reach up, I should say. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway. And down. Right foot steps. Warrior one. Come on up. And let's stay. Holding on this last round here. Good. Keep the front knee bending. Think about turning the chest more toward the ceiling, shoulder blades closer together. Good. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, fold over it. Staying here for a few breaths as well. Deep breath in and downward facing dog. Good. Hands and knees. Chest press. Release the hips back. Good. Grounding the pelvis, lift the head, chest, and legs. And exhale, release down. Curl the toes under, push up and back, downward facing dog. And let's stay in down dog for just a few breaths, feeling length in the spine. So you can bend your knees a bit more than you're used to here, and then really shoot the hips toward the ceiling behind you to flatten out the back. And now finishing out this warrior series, lift the right leg high and exhale, step it through, helping it forward, back foot flat. Warrior one, come on up. And staying for about 5 breaths. So keeping the front knee bending, roll the shoulders down the back, look up. When I say shoulders, I mean shoulder blades. Good. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, fold over the right leg. And let's stay here for about 3 to 4 deep breaths. Good. And then with your next exhale, step the left foot forward, standing forward fold. Palms to shins halfway up. And exhale, release down. Sweeping the arms out to the sides. Inhale all the way up. And palms to the heart. Good. Grounding into the feeling that's happening in your body, physically, energetically. All right. So I'd like us to do a little bit of twisting next. So what I'll have us do, figuring it out as we go along, let's come into a wide leg stance. Okay. So you have to turn on your mat so that both feet are flat on your mat. Toes are pointing directly forward, not out to the sides, but forward. Okay. Sweeping the arms out to the sides. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hinge at the hips and swan dive down over wide legs. Good. Hang out here for a moment just to get this posture into our bodies, feeling used to it. Stretch the back of the legs, lower back. Good. All right. So from this forward fold, please walk your hands toward your left foot. Okay, especially reaching through that right arm. And you can bend your left knee a little bit here, especially if it's starting to feel really uncomfortable. Breathe. You can also bring your hands onto blocks if you need to. With your right hand on the floor or a block, I want you to bring your left hand up onto your left thigh. Good. Now pressing into the left hand, you're going to start to roll the left shoulder back, just starting to twist the spine a bit. So the right chest comes closer to the left knee. Now you can stay here. If you'd like to, you can slide the left hand up to the left hip and do that again. Roll the left shoulder back a little bit more, possibly with an exhale. Now looking up toward the ceiling if you can. If you can't, just look forward. Try not to drop the head here, but keep it in line with the spine. Keep rolling the left shoulder back no matter how far you've gotten into the pose. Good. And with an inhale, carefully unwind, coming back into the wide leg forward fold. Just hang forward for a moment. Hmm. Feeling sensation from the twist, and then replicating that on the other side. So when you're ready, walking your hands towards your right foot, reaching through the left arm, especially here. It's okay to bend the right knee a bit. And again, the left hand can be on a block here if you'd like. But go ahead and slide your right hand up your leg to your thigh, and then pressing into the hand, roll the right shoulder back a bit. Now, just because you went to a certain distance on the first side doesn't mean you have to on the second side. So just be open to what's accessible here. If you are able to roll the right shoulder back here, you might be able to bring the right hand onto the hip and continue to roll the shoulder back. Again, looking up or forward, just don't drop the head. Breathe, bringing your left chest closer to the right knee. Good. Then carefully with an inhale, unwind, coming back into the wide leg forward fold. Good. All right. With your next inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides, come all the way up. Beautiful. Bring the arms down. Feeling sensation as we come back up. And then as we prep to do the next exercise, I'll ask you to cut your heels inward. So the toes point out to the side. All right. So we're coming into this kind of stance here. And the idea is that when you bend the knees out to the side, it happens a little bit easier than if the toes were pointing forward. So let's just do that a few times. Bring the hands onto the hips. Try to keep the spine lifting, the chest lifting, and sink down. Inhale back up. Exhale down. If you need to widen or narrow your stance, go ahead and do so. A couple more times. And then go ahead and sink down. Stay. You're going to take the arms out to the sides, bend the elbows, fingers toward the ceiling, cactus arms, and take the hands back just slightly. You'll feel the shoulder blades pressing into your mid back. And let's hang out, goddess pose. Feel the heart opening here. Feel the hips opening here. Breathe. Almost done. Good. Then inhale, straighten the legs, straighten the arms, reach up. And then staying standing, go ahead and release the arms down. Beautiful. So whichever direction is the top of your mat, go ahead and turn that foot toward that direction and step forward. And then fold over the legs. Good. And after a few breaths here, just carefully step back into downward facing dog. Breathe. And after a few breaths here, floating down onto hands and knees, release the feet and sink into child's pose. Again, breathing here. Okay. All right. When you're ready, go ahead and walk your hands back, coming up to a seat. And we're just gonna roll over onto our backs. Just a couple more exercises. Not time to rest just yet, but we are getting close. So take your time as you come to lay down. And you can hug your knees into your chest when you get there. Might even feel good to rock gently from side to side. Hmm. Good. Then bring the knees to center. Stop rocking if you are. And then holding onto the knees or shins, take a deep breath in. With your exhale, curl your chin in toward your throat, bring your forehead up toward the knees, shoulders lift, stay up for the inhale. And exhale, bring the shoulders and head back down. Stay down for the inhale. Adding on to this, exhale, curl up. Stay up this time and extend both arms forward, palms toward the ceiling. Keep the shoulders lifting. 3, 2, and 1. Holding on to the knees, release the shoulders and head back down. Stay down for the inhale. One more core work. Exhale, go ahead and curl back up. Shoulders lift. Extend the arms and extend the legs forward about 45 degrees off the ground. And breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Knees, chest, and relax down. Good. From here, bring the feet flat to the floor, heels underneath your knees, about hip width apart. And your arms can stay down by your side here as we go in and out of bridge pose a few times and then holding. So, pressing the feet into the floor, go ahead and lift the hips into the air. Inhale. Exhale, carefully release down. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale down. Keep going. Inhale, lift. Exhale down twice more. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to stay for about 3 to 4 breaths. So inhale, come back up. And stay. Feet are flat on the floor. Good. Take a deep breath in, press up to your highest point. And then exhale, carefully release the hips back down to the floor. Hug your knees back into your chest. Then keep the knees drawn in. Take the arms out to the side, making a T shape with your body. Deep breath in. Then exhale, drop your knees to your left side, coming into a twist. Now the knees go to the left, ground your right shoulder and arm to the floor. Now your left hand can rest on top of your right thigh if you'd like to. And your chin can turn to the right, away from the knees if you'd like to. And we'll just stay here for a few breaths. Good. All right. With your next inhale, carefully unwind. And when you're ready to do the second side, go ahead and drop your knees to the right. And as the knees drop to the right, the left arm and shoulder ground to the floor. Your right hand can rest on top of your left thigh, and your chin can turn to the left if you'd like to. And again, just breathe here, aware of the inhale and exhale. You don't have to focus on anything else right now. And with your next inhale, carefully unwind again, hugging the knees in. And as you hug the knees into your body, think about curling your tailbone back down to the floor, just creating a little resistance between the knees and hands. And as you feel complete in this posture, you can extend your legs down to the floor and make yourself ready to rest here for just a few minutes. Take your time, but as you do come to rest, allow the heels to be about mat width apart, nice and wide, toes flopping out, allowing the hips to open up, your arms resting by your sides, palms face up, allowing the shoulders to relax open, soften your throat and jaw, your eyes. Feeling yourself settle in. And as you do so, I'd like you to lightly recall your intention. Why are you here tonight? Even if it was, I don't know. If it was something rather concrete, just asking if you've received it yet. No expectation that you had to, but just noticing if you have. And knowing that in resting here, that there might be even more for you to receive. So just feel your mind open, your energy open. Maybe it's the support of the earth beneath you that you need to connect to, that you are supported here. Maybe it's the easefulness of the breath that you need to connect to. Maybe it's the rest, the letting go. peace, peace. Peace. When you're ready, please begin to take a deeper, fuller breath. Make gentle movements in your hands and feet, your arms and legs. Gently and slowly bringing yourself back to the space around you. Rolling to your right side, eventually coming up to a seat. And once you've made it to a seat, bring your palms together and bow your chin. And honor yourself for the work you've done here tonight, feeling gratitude for the effort you put forth. And may that effort and this practice continue to serve you. So until next time, namaste.